Welcome back, everybody. The Loki trailer has dropped, so let's just go over a little bit. The trailer introduces us to the Timekeepers, which are apparently being run by Mobius M Mobius, which is played by Owen Wilson. Now, since Loki made off with the Tesseract, the time is no longer flowing properly, and it's the Timekeeper's job to make sure time keeps flowing properly. Now, I thought the trailer was pretty funny. At least parts of it. I love the part where he's got to sign this stack of papers. He's got to verify it's everything he's ever said, and then he says this is absurd because it is an absurd thing to have to do. And then another printout comes out, and he's got to sign that one as well. Now, something I noticed, I think after I watched the trailer all the way through, went back, take a look at a few things, because something that stuck out was when they were calling Loki a variant. So I checked out the printout, I think on my second viewing, and you'll notice that you can see it says on there variant L1130. Um, Presumably the L stands for Loki, and variant is the number. So this is variant 1130. Now, I think that begs the question: does that mean there was 1129 other variants before him? And does that also mean that there's many other variants after him? Assuming that the numbering scheme stops at 9999, does that mean there's a total of 9999 variants? Or can there possibly be more? I don't know. Maybe the series will answer that. Maybe we'll see more than one Loki. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that, actually. Maybe we'll see himself, or maybe not like directly, but he'll see himself doing something else, and then he'll just move on, whatever. Let that Loki go do another thing. Who knows? But I think it'd be interesting to see, to have him see himself in another universe doing a thing, because that's kind of the way this is presented, is that since he took the Tesseract, he has broken the flow of time, and you're seeing all these other timelines splinter off. And because he took the Tesseract, they want him to basically fix all these splintering of the timeline of the flow of time. Now, in that same scene, did you notice the cat? It's pretty quick, but we see a cat. The cat looks like the same cat from Captain Marvel, so I'm assuming it's either the same cat or the same race, I guess. I think they're called Flurkins, and they have dimensional capabilities, which to me that kind of explains why it looks like Loki jumps when he sees this cat. And maybe he just jumps because he's surprised, but maybe it's also because they have dimensional capabilities, and he's worried that this cat is going to, I don't know, eat him or send him off into another dimension. Who knows? It just looks like it's a little interesting thing. Maybe maybe the Flurkins are, maybe they're helping the timekeepers keep the flow of time going properly as well. Don't know, but I noticed the cat, and we've seen the cat before, so that's a little, maybe it's just a little Easter egg there for people who are really paying attention to things. Now, at some point in the trailer, Mobius is asked, "Do you really believe in this Loki variant?" This is probably the third time that we see, and yeah, that we see or hear variant mentioned. That's the previous one, we see variant on the back of his clothes, and the first time is when we see it on the printout. So the question, and based on Mobius's response, that this Loki seems to be believe in himself enough for both of them. Does that mean that they've had previous variants that they have tried to fix the flow of time with before? I mean, have they worked with previous variants? Is that what this means, or what? I'm not really sure. I think there's something to that there, because of the way it's presented, but I'm not really sure. In fact, let me know what you think about that line. Do you think that they've worked with previous variants, or is this just kind of a throwaway line that's in the trailer and it means nothing? Usually Marvel doesn't do that kind of thing. Usually everything has a meaning on some level. So I'm not sure what this might mean. I think it means that they've worked with previous variants. Maybe we'll see that, maybe we won't. Now, towards the end of the trailer, we get I think, two interesting shots. We see Loki standing in a desolate area, could be like a desert, could be another planet, don't know, but there's wind blowing at him, and he's looking off camera into the distance. And the very next shot is him sitting with someone in a dark scene on another planet. Now, the latter shot looks like it's of Vormir, the planet where the Soul Stone was. The person he's sitting with, to me, looks a lot like Black Widow. She's got short red hair, black outfit on, and it looks like Black Widow to me. Now, I don't know what this means. Possibly, maybe he went through another universe or something and plucked her out and then took her to Vormir with him for some reason. I don't really know. She's not wearing the same outfit that she was wearing in Endgame, so it can't be that he's gone there and like meeting up with them during Endgame. That wouldn't work. It almost seems like it's an alternate universe where he has somehow met up with her somewhere else and then taken her there, perhaps to find the Soul Stone again. I'm not sure. I did read some things just after I finished documenting my reaction to the trailer. I did read some things, speculation that that's Lady Loki. The images that I found on the internet of Lady Loki, that looks nothing like Lady Loki. I'm not saying it's not Lady Loki, and in fact, it could be that Marvel is just making it look like Black Widow, and that it will in fact turn out to be Lady Loki. I'm just saying that to me, it looks like it's Black Widow. And how she got there with him, I don't know. But of course, that's something that Marvel typically does. they will they will put characters in scenes, and then you have to wait until the show and find out how exactly they got to that point. So who knows? It could be. I guess it could be either character. Right now, I'm inclined to believe that it's Black Widow. Now, why did I point out the other shot? I think the other shot is from Vormir as well. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be, in Infinity War and in Endgame, we see several different shots of Vormir, and I seem to remember that the planet was a desolate planet, and only parts of it were dark and foreboding. That's all I've got for now on this trailer. Let me know if you noticed anything that I've missed. Loki is probably the one Marvel show that I'm looking forward to the most out of all the ones that have aired so far. Are you excited for the Loki show as well? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified of future videos. And we'll see you in the next one.